In this video, we discuss how to build wealth with real estate investing, why this is important to understand, and what it all means to you. All that and way more. Stay tuned. This is Vasilios, and welcome to another video. Hey YouTube, this is a pretty simple path of how a regular person can become potentially awfully wealthy by owning real estate properties. So the avenue to do so would be by buying rental properties. So we're talking about 2 families, 3 families, apartment buildings, complexes, things like that. I want to go through the math involved with you in order to build wealth with real estate. Now, there are 4 main wealth builders in real estate, and with these powers combined, you can use these to build wealth. We will call them the 4 prongs of the fork of wealth. I mean, I don't know, call them whatever you want, but number 1 is cash flow. If you're speaking business terms, cash flow is the extra money left over after paying all the bills. So essentially, all of your profit after expenses are paid. Number 2 is appreciation. Now in general, real estate over time tends to typically appreciate. It's kind of like a simple truth. Now, you have times in the real estate market where this will not hold true, and I'm obviously referring to the 2007-2008 real estate crash. However, looking from a bird's eye view over a long period of time, that ditty still holds true. Real estate has continued to appreciate year after year after year. Number 3 is loan paydown. So when you purchase a piece of property, you get a loan, right? Over time, that loan gets paid down. So say you start off with $300,000 loan. Eventually, as you pay, you'll get to 0. So your loan pays down over time. Number 4 would be tax benefits. Now, I'm not a tax professional, nor do I claim to be one on TV. So seek your real estate tax professional's advice. But what you need to know is that there are several real estate tax benefits in investing in real estate. So that's our 4th prong in our fork analogy. Okay, example time. Let's say you purchase a single family home rental property for $200,000 and we put down 40 grand. So now we're talking about 20% down. So now you're left with 160 grand worth of a mortgage or a loan. So this rental property on average will cash flow $400 a month, say. So it's a cash generator, great. So at the end of the year, you're putting $4,800 in your wallet. Far from a real estate millionaire. So at the end of the year, that $160,000 loan at the end of year 1 is now $155,000. I know, not a huge pay down, but bear with me. We had a loan pay down of 5 grand. Let's also say in that 1 year, the average appreciation in homes in that area is about 3%. So we'll use that example here. So we'll take that $200,000 house and appreciate it 3%. That gives us 6 grand in appreciation. So if we combine that $4,800 in cash flow, $5,000 in loan pay down, and $6,000 in value appreciation, now we have a total of $15,800 in added net worth. Now your results may vary. This example might be a little inflated. However, I believe it proves the point. Now adding some tax benefits on top of this, and you're looking at a wealth builder for sure. And even if all of this was cut in half and you're looking at $7,800 in increased net worth, I'm sure you can agree it's still looking pretty good. Now as time goes on, this process speeds up faster and faster, and you slowly start to generate more cash flow. Your loan paydown increases and your home still continues to appreciate. So what does this look like, say, 10 years down the line? Hey, what's going on? My name is Vasilios. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here and you want to get the latest actionable tips from a local realtor that actually save you time, save you money, and result in a smooth real estate deal, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. And if you like the video, then, like the video. Now, back to it.
10 years later.
Now at the 10-year mark, you have 10 years of appreciation. We're looking at a value of $268,000, again, claiming 3% every single year. So now let's look at the loan and the loan paydown. At year 10, you're looking at a loan paydown of $50,000. 10 years making the remainder of your loan $110,000. So now this means in equity you have $158,000. Not too shabby. Now let's look at your cash flow over that tenure. Quite simply, year 1 was $4,800, times that by 10, and your cash flow after 10 years is $48,000. This is also without any raised rents of any sorts. So there is more to be had. So I know what you're saying to yourself right now. Great, this little $200,000 property is making its own money and it's not too bad, but I would still be far from being wealthy. Well now, here's where it gets a little interesting. Now that you know how this one deal works, you could turn this into an equity building cash flow machine. The trick is to do another one, and another one, and another one. Or if you start off with 2 and multiply your properties, then the sky is really the limit. And as you keep going, you can upgrade. So instead of a single family or a 2-family, you can upgrade to a 15-unit apartment building, or even think bigger. You can use this method and virtually the sky is the limit. Now clearly it takes a lot of work, dedication, and time. As you continue to grow it, it will eventually be harder to manage and harder to find money to borrow. But that is another video unto itself. Just using these strategies, rinsing and repeating, and making sure you analyze the deals properly before you get into them, you can very well build great wealth using real estate as your vehicle. Hey guys, if there's anything in the world that you want to talk about or have a question, reach out anytime, no obligation, really. 508-821-8835. Could be about the weather, cars, real estate, racing, whatever. Now, if you like this video, check out these at the top of your screen. And if you need a guy like me, I have a guy like me's info in the description below. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.